Okay, hello again guys, it's me Phil Ainsworth here again from philainsworth.com. I'm going to give you another in the series of list building guides today, the Keep It Simple Stupid KISS, K-I-S-S, Keep It Simple Stupid guides to list building. We covered solo ads in the previous video. If you haven't watched that yet, go check it out. It will explain a very basic introduction to solo ads so you can understand just what the heck solo ads are. Today we're going to be talking about ad swaps. Ad swaps are another great way to grow your list. Ad swaps have one advantage over solo ads in that they don't cost you a penny. The only cost to you is an email. It's the cost of your time in sending out an email and the cost of finding an ad swap partner, so a bit of research time. So that's another benefit. Downside is you have to have at least a few subscribers before you can start. So solo ads, you can start if you don't have any subscribers at all. You just need a little bit of financial investment. Ad swaps you can do once you have got subscribers and there's no charge, which is a good benefit of ad swaps. So here's what ad swaps are. So welcome back to the whiteboard of glory, the most expensive whiteboard ever bought, as I featured in the last video. And as you can see, my expert artistic skills at drawing aren't I good? Ad swaps. So what happens is, this is you here. What you do is you go find ad swap partners. You go find other people who have lists, who have mailing lists of subscribers who want to do an ad swap with you. An ad swap is simply swapping an advertisement. So what happens is you and this person, you make an agreement that you will both send out an email to your own lists, okay? You'll both send out an email to your own lists at an agreed time, on an agreed date, at exactly the same time, on the same day. You'll both contact your own lists by sending out an email advertising the other person's free gift. So your copy will, which usually the other person will provide the copy that you send out, and you send the copy for the other person. Sorry, when I say copy, I mean the text, the words in the email. So you'll write it for the other person to send out, and they'll write it for you. So the other person will send out an email saying, so let's say your name's John Smith, use the example. The other person will go, much the same as a solo ad, except you're not paying any money, you're just doing a swap. The other person sends out the email which says, hey, my friend John Smith, I've just met the guy, he's got this great free gift, it's all about blah 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 blah, go and check it out, and a percentage of his list will click on it. Now at the same time, you send out an email to your list saying, say this is Jane Jones, okay? Just met a friend, Jane Jones, she's got this gift all about blogging, just go check it out, she'll give it to you for free. So obviously, again, it's the same with solo ads. Not everybody's going to open the email, not everybody is going to click on the link, but a percentage will, especially if you've got a nice responsive list. So a percentage of the people that open your partner's email will go visit your squeeze page, and a percentage of the ones that open your email will go visit your partner's squeeze page. And obviously, a percentage of the ones that visit the pages will opt in 2 boxes and will be added onto your lists. So the benefits is you both get to grow your lists. You don't lose anything, because obviously you sending your partner some subscribers benefits your partner because they get a few more subscribers. But it doesn't cost you, because you won't lose those subscribers. It's just you're kind of sharing. They're on both the lists now, okay? And the same thing is your partner sends you a few more subscribers and you're now sharing. So you've now grown your lists a little bit. Now obviously it's not going to be massive results. I've had different results with different ad swap partners. It all depends on things. The general rule of thumb, sometimes you get good results, sometimes you get bad results. Obviously the more responsive your list, they'll do better. The more responsive their list, you'll do better. If you make sure your squeeze page is really good, high converting squeeze page, then you'll make the most out of their traffic as well. If you make sure the copy, the text in the email that you provide your partner, if you make sure that's really good as well, you'll get more clicks. And if you make sure you've got a good free gift, a really compelling, tempting free gift that people really want, then you'll get more clicks as well. You do better. So those are 3 things that you can do to control how well you do in the ad swap. And a real slide trick is to make sure your partner does well in the ad swap as well, because a lot of this is done on reputation. And if you make sure your partner does well out of it as well, then your reputation amongst the ad swap community will grow, and you'll find it easier to find more ad swap partners. So the really smart marketers actually look after their partners as well as looking after themselves. because that's how we all grow. We all grow businesses together. Points to note: ad swaps are generally arranged on clicks. So, for example, you'll say to your partner, whenever I send an email an email out with a link in it, I normally get, let's say for example, let's say you're saying to your partner, you normally get 100 clicks, okay? Your partner will then say, well, I normally get 100 clicks as well. Let's agree to a 100 click ad swap. We'll both mail out. And you normally agree to match clicks within sort of 10% or 20%. So let's say you send your partner 110 clicks, they send you 95. It's within 10% either way. Both parties are probably going to be happy. Let's say you send your partner 100 clicks, your partner only sends you 50. Now, what you would normally do in this situation is you give it a couple of days, wait a couple of days, see if any more come in. If it's still only 50 or 60, you contact your partner, you say, okay, I just noticed, obviously I sent you 100 clicks, I've only seen about 50 or 60 from yourself. Can you mail again for me? And most partners will have absolutely no problems in sending another email out to their list again. What they'll do is it's called doing a segment, but when they send the email, they'll send it to just the people that didn't open the email before and the ones that didn't click on it before. So they won't bother the people that have already clicked on your link. They'll create a segment of just the people that didn't open that email first time around. They'll send the email out again, and of course a whole heap more people will open it, and you'll get the extra clicks. And it might take 2 or 3 mailings, but that person will match clicks for you. In fact, that's a really good way it's a really good way of getting swaps with people with lower size lists. So as your list grows, you'll start to find that you'll have bigger lists than other people that send more clicks. And obviously, if you follow my training, you'll have really responsive lists that will send loads of clicks. And you might be able to find that you really outgun your partners. So if you ask your partners to match clicks, if you offer them the opportunity of mailing 2, 3 or 4 times over a few days for you, then you can swap with smaller people who will still actually sell you the same number of clicks. It gives you more people to swap with. So there's a good little tip for you there, okay? So that's ad swaps, that's how you work. It's kind of mutual back scratching. It's 2 people saying, I'll help you if you help me. We'll both benefit, we'll both get new subs, and nobody loses anything. You both grow your lists. And obviously, if you make sure that your copy in the email is really good, it converts well, if you make sure your squeeze page converts well, if you make sure you've got a good one-time offer behind the squeeze page, so that once people opt in, they get offered a really good offer as well, you're going to make some sales in the back of it whilst you grow your list, and you're going to make some money, and obviously your list growing at the same time. So ad swaps, really good way of making subscribers, getting more subscribers. No cost, doesn't cost you a penny. The only cost is the time in finding the ad swap partner, and then the time to send out the email. Really good way of growing a list. I thoroughly recommend it. Okay guys, that's the second view in the list. If you're not on my list already, I recommend you stick your name and email in the box right there for more free information from me and the occasional sales offer, but it'll be a good one, so don't worry. My name is Phil Ainsworth. In the next guide, we're going to be talking about giveaways, how you can grow your list using JV giveaways. So if you want to find out about that, stay tuned for the next video. Phil Ainsworth from philainsworth.com. I'll see you around. Thanks a lot. Grow your lists.